All right, what's going on, everybody? This is the Chicago Sports Talk. Michael back at it with a Chicago Bears video. I want to destroy a quick narrative before we start off with the season. And where did this start? All right, so usually I respect people's opinions, but this guy, Master Truth, had the narrative. It's not a narrative that has been it's a common narrative that Caleb can't read top premier defenses. So I decided to do my work on this, obviously, to destroy the narrative that Caleb can't read top defenses. So I want you to look at this, okay? We're going to get to the Notre Dame game in a second because everyone wants to bring up the Notre Dame game. So here is the Pac 12 top defenses. All right. You have Oregon, you have UCLA, you have Utah, you have Arizona, you have Oregon State, you have Washington, you have Washington State, you have Arizona State, you have California, you have USC, you have California, you also have Stanford. So here's what we're going to do. All right, so first let's get the Notre Dame game out of the way. So if y'all don't know the Notre Dame game, if I could just pull it up, Caleb struggled. All right, this is the game where Caleb went back down to earth. All right, so Caleb struggled massively that game, which was Caleb's worst game this year, where he threw 3 interceptions. Okay, and I want everyone to pay attention to this. Notre Dame gave up just 157.3 passing yards per game, which is the program's best finish since 1996. The Irish held opponents to a 52.4 completion rating, which is the fifth best single season mark since 1990. The last time Notre Dame had a low completion percentage was allowed back in 2002. Notre Dame held its opponents to just 5.5 per pass attempt, which is the program's best single performance since 1980. The closest mark came in 2018. Notre Dame allowed 10.49 yards per completion, which is the seventh best single season performance since 1939. Notre Dame held opponents to 8 passing touchdowns this fall, which is the best single season mark. The Irish defense gave up just 7 passing touchdowns in 1997. So, and I want to bring everyone to a game that I took time out of my day to find. So, apparently, yeah, Notre Dame lost the game. Whoop-de-doo. All right, Notre Dame lost. But I want to bring everyone's attention to Marvin Harrison Jr., who was labeled generational. Not just Caleb, but Marvin Harrison Jr., also a guy that's labeled generational. And I want to bring up Marvin Harrison Jr.'s stats against the same defense that Caleb Williams got exposed to, and everyone's having the narrative. Marvin Harrison, 3 catches, 32 receiving yards, no touchdowns. So let me get this straight. So Marvin Harrison, who struggled against Notre Dame, is still being viewed generational. But people have the narrative of Caleb not reading top premier defenses. Of course, you could say Ohio State had a terrible quarterback, which they did. I'm not saying that they had a freshman year quarterback, but like I said, Marvin Harrison still put up premier numbers with that quarterback. It just got to the Notre Dame game, shut down Marvin Harrison. So we're going to go through the season, okay? And this is top tier defenses, okay? So, and USC, mind you, USC's defense was atrocious last year, all right? Badly atrocious. Like, let's keep it a buck. And, like, look at this 28, 14, 10, 28, 41, 41, 48, 34, 49, 52, 36, 38, 28. Granted, the backups, even their backups, the backups gave up 28 points to Louisville that was missing most of their starters who sat out during the pro game. And we're going to get to that. All right, so we're going to see the close game. So we're going to see how Caleb did. All right, this is Colorado. Caleb had 403 passing yards, 6 touchdowns with 1 interception. And look at Shedeur Sanders' numbers against that defense. All right, and look at this. Who this quarterback had 3 passing touchdowns? Who else? Should we start off with the Arizona State game? Drew Penny. I guess you could say that's a bit average or a bit decent for the most part. All right, look, Noah, 5 touchdowns, 303 yards. Notre Dame, okay, 2 touchdowns. Okay, you could say defense won the majority of the game. Utah, 235 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. Cal, which is Caleb Williams' best game. This guy's a freshman, mind you. Kept torching the USC's defense and kept putting points. Caleb played behind majority of that game, mind you. Washington, Michael Penix. Look at this. Played behind majority of that game too. Oregon. Look at Bo Nix's numbers. And mind you, Oregon's a top tier, the best defense in the conference. So is Utah and Arizona, which Caleb beat. What was Cal? Someone remind. California's ranked 9th, mind you, which was Caleb's best game. Let's continue on. Second tier defense, 3 touchdowns. And Louisville, still 28 points. USC's defense was beyond terrible last year. And people is having the narrative that Caleb can't play top tier defenses. So let's go look up something real quick. Caleb Williams stats 2023 season. What the fuck? I wish I could show the all Let's go to all games. If not, I'll just go from the games one by one where he lost. So, 2023 stats: quarterback rating of 170, completion percentage 68, passing touchdowns. No, passing yards, my bad. So, touchdowns, fumble loss, interceptions, and got sacked 35 times. So, since I can't find all the games, since ESPN is so lazy, so the Notre Dame game, yeah, it was his worst. Let's look at Caleb, 56 passing yards, no touchdowns. Okay, people bring up where he had no touchdowns that game, but forget the yards. Okay, Cal, its best game, 169 passing yards with 2 touchdowns against a top tier defense. Washington, 312 yards, 3 touchdowns. Also, mind you, Washington went to the championship game. So, Washington's the top 6 defense. Oregon, the best defense in the Pac-12, 291 passing yards with 1 touchdown. UCLA, 384 yards with 1 touchdown. And mind you, UCLA is ranked number 2. So, destroy the narrative once and for all. But I do want to remind everybody this. I will be live streaming the Hall of Fame game. So if y'all want to, tune in live for that game, make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, hit the like notifications, and also hit the bell notification so you will get a notification that I am live for the game. So that's it. That's all for today's video. Let me know in the comment section down below if you agree with what I'm saying. As always, thanks for watching and bear down.